The ReliefFactory.com studio. Our last few minutes with retired Army Colonel Frances Presley Rice. She's written a book called Black History 1619-2019. She's also a prolific writer and filmmaker. Frances, I was asking you why you joined the Army. That's 1964. That's right when Vietnam was getting real serious.
Oh, absolutely. And it was during an era when I was in college, and I looked around and saw there would not be much opportunity for me in the Democrat-controlled South. And when the Army recruiter showed up at our school and said, join the Army, see the world, get paid, and continue your education, I took him up on it. And 20 years later, after that, everything came true. It was a little hard because of the era in which I was in the military, but I'm glad I did. It gave me a chance to finally do something about what I saw the Democrats are doing to blacks. And as author Michael Shore wrote, the Democratic Party is the party of the four S's: slavery, secession, segregation, and now socialism. And as you pointed out in your movie, blacks have been under the control of Democrats for decades, and the failed socialist policies have turned those communities into economic and social wastelands.
You then go to law school, and then you get an MBA. Tell me about going to law school.
Yes, I was in the military, and I saw an advertisement that those officers who wanted to go to law school could apply. I applied, and it was accepted. There was a catch. You had to go to a civilian law school while in the military, so I applied to 3 law schools. I was accepted into all 3 in San Francisco. I was stationed at that time at Presidio of San Francisco, and I chose Hastings Law School, which is part of the University of California system. And so I went to law school during the the winter months, and in the summer months I came back on the military to do internship. And I also decided to go to school at night at Golden Gate University and get my MBA degree. So I was working on 2 degrees at the same time.
Frances, we only have about 30 seconds left. What do you want to say to young black people today, the ones out in the streets complaining about systemic racism? What do you want to say to them?
I like to say that if systemic racism exists, consider who is responsible. Leftists control every major institution in America: mainstream media, academia, administrative government, Hollywood, and big tech. So tell me, who is responsible for systemic racism? It's certainly not America, and it's certainly not the Republican Party.
The book is called Black History 1619 to 2019, an illustrated and documented African-American history, co-written by my guest, Frances Presley Rice. It's up on LarryElder.com. Frances, God bless.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.